Marr. No response from Robert.
Pardon me, Judge Longoria. It's Caitlin.
Pardon me?
Judge, you're being cut out by everybody's noise. Can you ask everybody to mute themselves so you can call them?
I can't hardly hear you.
Judge, we can't hear you because you're being drowned out by people's noise. Can everybody mute themselves, please, while the judge calls the docket?
Fuck.
All right, we're going to call it some more. Mute yourself.
Can't see shit.
Whoever has, no. Hopefully that'll be better, Judge.
All right, thank you. Case number 562-343, State versus Jeffrey Contreras, and that was Robert Marr II. Robert Marr, no response. Jeffrey Contreras is marked absent. 565-377, State versus Catherine Collins, and that is David Wheeler.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Collins.
Good morning.
Have you heard from Mr. Wheeler?
Yes, sir. He was in the waiting room just a few minutes ago. We were texting.
Alrighty. Well, then I'll mark him present. We'll wait for him to come and answer. Robert?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, there you are.
Sorry, Judge.
David. Okay, David Wheeler. How are you, David?
Hi, Judge. I'm doing well.
How's Freddie doing?
Not so good. He's not feeling well today. We were supposed to be in a protective order hearing today, and it got put off because he's ill.
Sorry to hear that. Give him my regards.
I
What
will,
you got
Judge.
on Ms. Collins, David?
Judge, I don't know how it got set for a plea today. That surprised us. We don't have a plea bargain worked out in this case. We had been set for a motion to suppress hearing, and due to a conflict, it got rescheduled.
Okay, I'll make sure that we schedule you for a motion to suppress. This does not show a plea. It shows a pre-trial hearing.
Oh, okay. Well, on the online thing, it says set for plea.
Okay, motion to suppress. I'll see that Patty, let's have Ms. Collins' motion to suppress scheduled.
Yes, sir. In person or on Zoom?
Zoom's fine.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. Then you and Ms. Collins are excused. We'll get you a setting and let you know.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here on time. 565.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. 565-712. Set for trial, Jennifer Garcia, and this is Rene Munoz.
Yes, Judge. Good morning. My client is present on the Zoom as well, listed under Jennifer Garcia.
Yes, sir. Are you
So
ready for trial?
With regard to this case, Judge, I did confer with the district attorney's office and we have reached a plea agreement. We request this matter to be set for a plea 2-3 weeks so we can get the paperwork and I can go over all the paperwork with my client.
Patricia? Patricia? Ms. Garcia?
December 3rd, Judge.
The 3rd of December.
Yes, Your Honor. And Patty and the state, I will send that email right now after I log off court with my client's email address and copy all you all in that email.
Thank you.
Mr. Munoz, you and Ms. Garcia are excused.
Thank
you.
Goodbye.
You're welcome. 599-862, State versus Mariana Barnes, and that is Tanisha Taylor.
Judge, I'm present. We're actually gonna plead today, if possible.
Okay.
I'm here.
Thank you both. All right, just stick around.
Okay.
603-442, State versus Alex Ochoa. Tony Hernandez.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on that. He has another case also with Todd Coronado's representing him, pointing on that other one.
Todd Coronado, okay. That is 661-207. Alex Ochoa. As of right now, I'm marking him absent, Tony.
All right, Judge, I'll stick around for the while, see if I can find him.
Yeah, see, you gotta produce him. 604-024, 604-135, State versus Joel Herrera. Attorney James Hunt.
We're present, Your Honor. I would like to confer on this.
You're number one to confirm, Mr. Hunt.
Thank you.
Here, sir.
Thank you. All right. 604-652, State versus Adrian Hernandez. Mark LaHood, this is a felony pending, or a bunch of them. Mark LaHood.
Good morning, Judge. I'm with Mark LaHood's office. I just hopped on because he had to go to the hospital with his wife. And so he asked me to inform the court of his situation.
Okay,
Mr. Hernandez has several felonies pending as well.
right. Is he present?
Yes,
Adrian
sir. He should
Hernandez.
be on Zoom.
Adrian Hernandez. I
Hmm,
agree with you. He should be, but he is not.
Let me see. He called just a minute ago. Let me make sure he hops on, sir.
And who's responding? Because I don't see you. I only hear your voice.
She's
sorry?
under Mark. She's under Mark LaHood.
I know, but who is it?
Oh, my name is Megan. I'm with Mark LaHood's office.
Okay. All right, we'll be waiting to hear from Mr. Adrian Hernandez.
Yes, sir.
608877, State versus Eric Garza, attorney. Jocelyn Andrews.
I have Mr. Garza here in the courtroom, Judge.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Garza. Have you heard from Ms. Andrews?
No, sir, I have not.
Okay, well, she has some health problems. We'll have to wait and see if she shows up or not. 609846, State versus Joe Revias, attorney. Isidro Montoya Jr.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am present. Mr. De Villas, I've not been able to contact him. The phone numbers I have are disconnected, and he lives at the Haven for Hope.
Okay. I'll give you a week to produce him.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I have another case, Judge.
Which one is?
It's on page 5, 639-617, Joe Martinez.
639.
617.
Okay. And what are you going to do with Mr. Joe Martinez?
I need to, yes, he should be on Zoom, Judge. I'm seeing him online. I think I just heard him, Judge, but I need to confer with the state.
You'll be number 2 to confirm, Mr. Montoya. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Set for trial. 611-336, State versus David Gomez. Ivan Barrera.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm present. David, can you announce yourself for the judge?
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Gomez.
Good morning.
Mr. Barrera.
Yes, Judge. I was going to ask the court if we can get a reset on this, Judge. The reason being is that this case is under Brittany Sparks' name. It just got changed yesterday on the Bexar County website. Yesterday was the first time I conferred with the state and was given an offer for the first time. Client is interested, but he is not a U.S. citizen. So we would like some more time so that he can speak to an immigration attorney as to whether, accepting a deal or not would affect his immigration. I asked Ms. Pollard if we can agree to a 2-week reset, and she agreed to that. So if we can just reset it to the November 19 call docket.
Patricia?
That's fine, Judge.
Okay. I always have to check with the boss, Ivan. In case number 611427, State versus Michael Vea,
Out of respect.
and
Nobody
that
else
is
is.
Ivan Barrera.
Yes, Judge. Michael, can you announce yourself, please?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I'm here.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Silent, please.
Talk to
And
me, Ivan.
yes, Judge. And it's same announcement, similar situation. It's still this
Hey, bro,
case is still under
if anything
this-
happens,
This case is still under Brittany Sparks' name on the Bexar County website as well. I did confer with the state on Wednesday, was given an offer for the first time, and we'd like some more time to review or discuss the offer. So again, Judge, just 2 weeks to be able to do that, put us on the November 19 call docket.
Patricia, make it so.
Judge, the only problem with that, I wasn't putting anybody on the call docket because the following week is Thanksgiving and we have no jurors.
Well, let's put them for the following week.
Well, it would have to skip, of course, Thanksgiving week. So the following week is December 3rd. And you already have 22 jury trial call docket cases.
Well, let's add them, because the way things go, you and I know that out of the 20, we might get 1 or 2 ready, and we'll put them on call.
Yes, sir, December 3rd.
December 3rd.
Thank you, Judge. That'll work.
Set for trial 612001 State versus Carlos Degollado. Attorney James Reeves.
Yes, Judge, I'm present and so is Mr. Degollado. I saw him earlier, if he'll answer up for you.
All right, sir. What are we going to do in the case?
We're ready on that case, Judge.
All right, defense is ready. State?
State's ready, Your Honor.
State is ready. All right. As of right now, you're number 1 for jury next week. At this time,
At 1:30, Judge.
pardon me?
Monday at 1:30 for jury selection.
Monday at 1:30.
Judge, is that in the, I'm not familiar with how y'all are doing. Is that in the courtroom?
Yes, sir. In the courtroom. Live. Number 614246, set for trial, Aubrey Morante, maybe Morantes or Morante. David Volk.
Good morning, Judge. Frank McElroy. Miss Morante is here there.
How you doing, Frank?
Doing well, Judge. How are you?
Okay, is your client, you said she's here?
She is, Judge.
All right. Your
Christian.
State, are you ready for trial on Ms. Morante?
State's ready, Your Honor.
State's ready. Defense?
Judge, we're ready. I just wanted to talk about a scheduling issue. David and I typically try these cases together. He is out of town next week. Actually for the next 2 weeks. And but theoretically we're ready to go.
As of right now, you're number 2 on trial, subject to the availability of Mr. Volk. I'll make that note.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. This time, then you're excused.
Thank you.
Mr. Reed, did I excuse you?
Should we be ready at, well, do we need to make the announcement again at 1:30 on Monday, or how does the court want to handle that?
At 1:30, whoever's number 1 gets to start picking a jury.
Okay. Do we need to be present for that, Judge, as number 2, or will the court notify us?
I think we better notify you, because at this point, well, I'll tell you what, since David is not here, it's not going to do any good to have you present and waste your time and your client's time. I'm putting you as number 2, but in practicality, you're not going to be available. What I want to do with anybody else is number 2 or 3 or 4 even. I want them there and know that they are on call on that day for in person. All right, 615-442 State versus Lani Barrientos. Attorney Clayton Littlefield. Can you hear me? Patricia, can you hear me?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Clayton Littlefield on Lani Barrientos. Barrientos is absent. Clayton Littlefield not responding. Next page. Set for jury trial 619-771 State versus Jonathan Requeñas, and that is Angela Blake.
Judge,
Angela.
she's running late. She's in a felony court.
Oh, your lawyer.
How about Jonathan Requeñas?
I'm here, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You don't speak up when I call it, I'm liable to put you a failure to appear, young fellas. So be ready to answer. All right, we'll wait for the announcement from your attorney. 621-546 State versus Michael Coronado, and the attorney is Laura Zachariah.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I am well. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. My client's present on Zoom, Judge, under Mike Coronado.
Hello. Okay. Ms. Zachariah, or let's see, State, are you ready on Scarnato?
Yes, Judge. State is ready.
All right.
So,
Ms.
Judge,
Zachariah.
I'm actually set for a contested MTR in Criminal District Court number 1 at 1:30 on Monday, Judge. And that's likely to last 2 days.
Okay. Then we will reschedule you. Patricia, do you have a date for the next trial docket?
December 3rd or 10th, Judge.
3 December, ma'am.
All right, Judge. Is that going to be via Zoom or in person?
The 3rd of December will be a Zoom docket call, but the trial itself will be in person. All right.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Judge.
All right. And by the way, on State on Requeño, are you ready on that?
Yeah. Yes, Judge. The Angela Blake's case?
Yes.
Yes, Judge. State's ready.
Wait. All right. 622-794 State versus Yasar Cisneros, and that is Damian Sainz.
Yasar Cisneros present, Your Honor.
Good morning,
Morning,
Mr.
Judge.
Cisneros.
Yes.
Damian
morning,
Sainz, attorney.
Yes, sir. I'm present. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, I believe my client is
State
present.
ready on Cisneros.
Yes, sir.
State, are you ready?
Yes, Judge. The state is ready.
State's ready, Mr. Sainz.
Yes, sir. We are. We'd like the opportunity to talk to the state after the docket.
All right. You are listed to confer, but you are scheduled for trial next week. We'll see how it lines up.
Thank you.
625-855 State versus Mark Swantek, attorney Luis Martinez.
Good morning, Judge. I am present for Luis this morning. He's actually in the courthouse, and he is requesting a reset for his client, who is actually listed under Luis Martinez right now, Judge. He's in the conference room.
It's Will Brooks. You know, they named the Air Force Base for you.
I wish I could claim that that was family, but sadly it's not.
And you said Mr. Swentek is present?
He is, Judge. He is actually listed under Luis Martinez because it's one of the devices in the office.
All right. And what do you wish to do this morning?
He is asking, Mr. Martinez is asking for a reset this morning on that case, Judge.
Okay, but tell me why.
That I don't know specifically. I know he's down there in the courthouse physically right now, so that may be why I just said I'd cover him.
All right. And well, Patricia, it's not set for trial in essence, so go ahead and reset him. Give him
Yes, sir.
30 days.
Yes, sir.
626-762, State versus Russell Martinez, attorney, Michael Bayard.
Good morning, Your Honor. He is present with counsel. He's online with us this morning.
All righty. What are we doing this morning?
Well, Judge, we are in ongoing plea negotiations, and we reset for today specifically just to further that. So I'd like to confer if possible.
You are number 4 to confer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Stick around. 627-057, State versus Jeremy Guerra, attorney Angela Blake.
Present, and good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Guerra. Thank you for answering.
No
We'll
problem.
have to wait until your attorney gets here. 627-517, State versus Sahida Rubalcaba, attorney Ivan Barrera.
Still here, Judge Saida. Can you please announce yourself? Saida, I see her. Saida.
Saida Rubalcaba. She's marked absent until you get her to report.
Yes,
Set
Judge. And
this-
Judge, may my other clients be excused?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
What are you doing on Saida?
Judge, can I please put me in line to confer?
All righty.
And I do hear on there, Judge. I believe she's at work, but I'll call her so she can announce.
Judge, she's
Ma'am.
got an active warrant.
I know. You understand she's got an active warrant, Mr. Barrera?
Yes, Judge. She actually did a satellite bond yesterday, so that should be cleared up.
Hi, I'm here. I'm sorry, I'm clocked in at work. Do apologize.
All right. Make sure that that's so, Ivan.
Understood, Judge.
627799, State versus Eloisa Jimenez. And this is Nicholas LaHood.
Judge Patrick Ballantyne, I'm here on that. Ms. Jimenez is present. We'd like to reset that for a plea. We're waiting on supervisor approval for an obstruction, but either way, it's going to get resolved by plea.
All right. So there's got to be a plea.
That's right.
So we obviously will remove it from the trial document.
Please.
Stick around a moment. As soon as I finish the document, we'll see when we schedule it.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 628-691 and 628-692, State of Texas versus Jose Ortiz. He is in jail. The attorney, Abelardo Garza. Abelardo Garza. No response from the attorney. Now we go to the 4th page. Finally. Case number 632175, State versus Miguel Lopez, attorney Robert Dittman.
And Bob Hicks.
And
morning, Your
Bob
Honor.
Hicks.
Mr. Dittman called me. He said he's in the waiting room. He hasn't been let into the meeting.
Okay. What about Miguel Lopez?
I'm
here now, Your Honor.
As Mr. Lopez is Mr. Dittman's client, I have never met him and I have no contact information for him. Robert and I discussed this earlier this morning and he just called me when he was telling me he hadn't been let out.
Miguel Lopez.
To advise me that he had found a number and left a phone message try to contact Mr. Lopez.
And I'm here now. Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Robert Dittman.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I am well. How about you?
I'm in a state of flux. There's two things I need to bring before the court. One, I've reached out and tried to contact Mr. Lopez. I finally found a number for him. Unfortunately, as I'm sure the court is aware, clients tend to change numbers like they change socks frequently. The second thing is I have moved to the city of Seguin. And so I'm not quite sure how the court wants me to handle the cases that I'm currently assigned. And Bob is also co-counsel on these cases. So the clients will not be adversely affected. The question is, I'm not quite sure what's in the best interest of the clients because I'm here in Seguin now. There are things that I can do to assist Bob, but I think we need to maybe flip it to where he is primary counsel in my cases and I am secondary counsel. Because my concern is if we have a trial, I'm 45 minutes away. Does that make sense? Unless we're doing trials over Zoom, which I'm sure Bob would object to. So I know that's a lot to put before the court, but I had to move out here, you know.
Okay. All right. Back to Miguel Lopez. Are you present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miguel Lopez, are you present? He is absent. You have 1 week before I issue a warrant.
Yes, sir.
And on the issue of your living in Seguin, that's not a problem for me. It may be a practical problem for you and your clients. That's something that's between y'all.
I understand.
I don't as a court, I'm not going to involve myself in that unless there's complaints or problems. And if there are, you're honorable enough to handle them.
No, sir. And I understand that. What I have done is taken myself off the misdemeanor wheel. And I have it's going to be up to the court if it gets to the point where I cannot assist Bob or handle these or complete these cases. Does the court want, and from what I've been told by Mr. Hicks, it is a significant, it's like 70 cases. Would the court want a general motion to withdraw from all cases because I am moving or have moved? Or would the court want an individual motion for each individual case?
Each case should have its own motion so that we can put it accordingly in the file.
I thought you were going to say that. Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
All right. 633. At this time,
I appreciate the court.
Thank you, sir. You're excused since your client is not here.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the court's time this morning.
You're welcome. Take care, Robert. 633-832. State versus.
Your Honor, may Mr. Dittman and I be excused?
Yes, sir, you are.
Thank you.
633-832. State versus Joalex Ventura, attorney. Monica Guerrero.
I'm here.
Monica Guerrero asked me to appear. Joseph states in if I can confer with the state on this matter, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. You will confer.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Set for trial 634-615. State versus Mario Ramirez, attorney. Dave Sanchez.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I am well, Dave. How about you?
Good. Judge, I conferred with Ms. Haas earlier this week. I think we have an agreement. I'd like to pull this case off the trial docket and get it just one regular setting. Something has happened between when Caitlin was the prosecutor and now that she's arrived. I have not received my breath test discovery. So once I've reviewed that, I would probably either going to set it for a plea, set it for motion to suppress or trial. I need that discovery.
So you're not ready for trial?
Well, I don't have my breath test discovery. So without the breath, I'm ready, I guess.
Okay, so discovery is incomplete.
Correct.
We'll give you 30 days to get that completed. If there's a problem, I want to hear from you ahead of time.
All right, Judge, no problem. Can I stay and talk to Ms. Haas when the docket's over with?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Is your client here?
He's right behind me, Judge. Right.
All right, very good. 634-686, State versus Jason Alderete, attorney, James Mayra. Attorney James Mayra, no response. Jason Alderete, listed as a fugitive with a warrant. He is consistent, because now he'll get another one. Case number 634-703, State versus Roger Rodriguez, attorney Karen Corby. Karen
Judge, that,
Corby,
that case got reset, felony pending indictment,
all right,
January 19, 2022.
thank you, ma'am. Set for trial, 635-173, State versus Kevin Deans, attorney Angela Blake. Kevin Deans, marked absent. Angela Blake.
Oh no, I'm here, sir. Kevin Deans, me.
All right, I'm marking you present. State, are you ready on Deans?
Your Honor, state will be dismissing this case.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Deans, you're excused, sir.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. 636-802, State versus Daniel Van Duzer, attorney Barry Hitchings.
I'm here, Your Honor. Left two messages at the telephone number I have for him. Not received any return call. I sent a Zoom link to him at the email I have, and I don't see him on the screen today. He does have two warrants out of the 187th.
Right. So
looks like he'll have a third one.
We'll add hours to it.
Okay.
But I will give you a week to produce them for us, at which time we'll issue the warrant if he's not been, if he hasn't come in.
Okay, I'll contact the court if I get a hold of him.
All right, sir. 639-617 is already done. 640-653, Arturo Martinez, attorney Leland McRae. A thunderous silence. Arturo Martinez, marked absent. Leland McRae, attorney, no response. 641-299, State versus Manuel Garza, attorney Jeffrey Martinez.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeffrey Martinez, present.
Good morning to you, Mr. Martinez. Manuel Garza.
Yes, sir, I'm present.
Good morning to you, sir. Mr. Martinez, what are your wishes for today?
I wish to confer, Your Honor. Mr. Garza does have two warrants. Don't think we'll be able to complete those today, but I would like to get in line to confer.
Got you in line to confer. 641-718, set for trial. Mariana Barnes, again, Anisha Taylor.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
I'm here.
We are hoping to plea on this today. We've signed the paperwork this morning, Your Honor.
There is a plea then, okay. Thank you, ladies. We'll get with you as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
644-236, State versus Deriante Daniels, and that is Flavio Hernandez. Flavio Hernandez, attorney, no response. Mr. Daniels is in jail, so has no choice but to be here. Cases number 644-415 and 644-416, State versus Marcos Hernandez. Attorney, Thomas Limon.
I'm present, Your Honor. Marcos Fernandez.
Good morning, Mr. Fernandez. Have you heard from your attorney?
We had messaged each other this morning. He had told me he was waiting in the room as well.
Okay. Thomas Limon. As of right now.
Present, Your Honor, with both my clients. If I could confer with the state on both cases, I'd appreciate it, sir.
What's the other case, Mr. Limon?
One of them is Marcos Fernandez.
Right, we got that one. Who's the other one?
The other one should be Antonio Reyes. Let me double check it. He might have like 4 names, so let me double check that. Mr. Antonio Reyes, are you here right now? He should be here. I saw him in the room.
I always get kicked out of when people tell me should be here.
Yeah, I know. I understand that.
You don't know the number?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. It might take me a second. I'm sorry. Reyes Sanchez and
Somebody else sounded like.
yeah, the case number is 663439. He might have gotten moved around a couple courts, so if I'm in the wrong court, let me know. I asked the coordinator, and she
that's assigned to County Court 4.
Okay, it's not here. All right. Set for trial 644-664. State versus Brandon Reyna, attorney. Michael King, attorney. No response from the attorney.
That got reset. Attorney had surgery on Monday. So it got reset for jury trial call docket January 14, 2022.
All right. 646-157, State versus Gabriel Gonzalez, attorney.
Good morning, Judge.
Linda Corley.
How are you today?
I'm
My
well.
client and I are both present. Mr. Gonzalez is on camera. And I do have a CLE today. I was hoping we could get I'm still working on this case. If I could get one more pretrial setting, and then I'll know where we are. I will be back in this court on December 9th. I was hoping to get a reset for that date.
December 9 available, Patty?
Yes, sir.
And so it shall be.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day. May my client and I be excused.
Yes, after, but be sure.
Have a good weekend.
Get educated.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
648-403, State versus Jesse Fernandez, attorney. Rolando Arguelles.
Good morning, Your Honor. He's present with counsel. He's under Amanda Reeser. In this case, he just stood up and sat back down. I think they're helping him unmute.
Sorry about that.
If I can confer with the state, Your Honor, on this case.
All right. You are listed to confirm.
Thank you, Judge.
649, you're welcome. 649-553, set for trial. Ryan also Brooks, attorney, Tim Roundtree.
Yes, Your
Honor.
He's present, Judge.
I'm here. Okay, are you ready?
State's ready, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Roundtree.
Your Honor, I'm reluctantly ready. I am ready, but I have some family things going on in the coming week. So I hate to announce not ready for that reason, but I guess are we still outside the target range?
With these damn dockets, you never know. I would think so, but there's only about 2 of them that are serious ahead of you.
Okay.
All right.
Judge, then I'd announce not ready then and ask for a reset this time.
Defense not ready. Reset. When's the next jury docket, Patricia?
Did you want me to add it to December 10th?
10 December. All right, Tim, you and Mr. Also Brooks are excused at this time.
Thank you, Judge. Thanks, sir.
Take care. Have a good weekend. 649-567, State versus Edward Banda, attorney, Joanne Akel.
Good morning, Judge. I'm present. My client is also on the Zoom.
Judge, I'm a relatively new attorney on this case. I would ask for reset so I can go through the entire discovery and meet with my client to talk about what he wants to do with this case.
30 days should be sufficient for that.
Yes, it should, Judge.
And you've got 30 days. Thank you, Ms. Akel.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, you may. Stay safe. 652-547, set for trial. Arturo Niño, attorney, Patricia Vieira.
Good morning, Judge. I'm present. My client is also on the Zoom. Judge, I had to file for medical leave on October 27th. I filed with the district clerk's office. I've also filed a motion to withdraw. I sent that to Patty via email, the motion along with an order. I'm going to be out for 6 months, Judge.
All right. I hope you are or will be well.
Working on it, Judge, working on it.
Yes, ma'am. All right. I will obviously be granting you your motion to withdraw, and we'll reschedule this matter after we've assigned a new attorney.
Okay. Thank
All
you,
right.
Judge. And I did email my client with regards to that as well.
All right. Be blessed and be well, okay?
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, you may. God
Thank
bless
you. Have a good day.
You do 653-358, state set for trial. State versus Catherine Gonzalez, the attorney.
Good morning, Judge.
Scott Hill.
How are you this morning, Judge?
I'm well. How about you?
Good, Judge. She was on for a good 30 minutes and she's been texting me back and forth. She said she got kicked out and now the password's not working on her. So we're trying to get her logged back in, but we are ready for trial.
State?
Judge, the state has already submitted a dismissal on this case.
Well, doggone it. See how you are, Scott?
Well, I would have liked to have seen that. That would have saved me an hour this morning. I mean,
I submitted it this morning, Scott.
okay, thank you.
Smooth talker you, Scott. You and your client are excused. Even if she can't get back on to hear it, you be in contact with her.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 654-338, State versus Ryan Becks, attorney Kelly Piddle. This was
Judge, present. He has felonies pending currently.
Is Mr. Becks here?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right. And
Turn on your
Mr.
video,
Piddle?
please, Ron.
Mr. Piddle?
Yes, sir.
All right. I can see there's felonies pending, a bunch. So we'll reset you accordingly, 60 days.
Two is a couple, Judge. A bunch is 3 or more. So, but thank you.
Okay. I'm sure that when you go to trying them, you'll be thinking they're a bunch. All right. Y'all are excused. 654-815 and 654-816 set for trial. State versus Rochelle Mitchell and attorney Mick Aguilera.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning to both of you. I see you both. What you got, Scott? State, are you ready on these two?
Your Honor, there is a third case as well. On the next page, 655076. State is not ready on all three.
Not ready. And what would be your response, Mr. Aguilera? I'm sure you are ready, huh?
I'm very close to being ready. Yes, Judge. Yes, we're ready.
I used to love it when the state had to announce not ready. I was damn sure ready.
Real ready. That makes
Very
us
ready. Okay, this will be reset to trial docket. Mr. Aguilera, you and your client are excused.
Thank you, Judge. What's the day we got?
December 10th.
December 10th. Thank you, guys. May we be excused.
655-738, State versus Enrique Villegas, and attorney is William Brooks.
Morning, Judge.
Howdy.
Judge, you skipped one.
It sure did. Mr. Villegas? Bill, is your client here?
He should be. They were having technical issues, Judge, and they had to call in and get the dial-in number this morning. I don't know how he's listed.
I'm gonna take your word as an officer of the court, but make sure that they check in with me.
Absolutely, Judge.
What are you gonna do on this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Judge, I signed a referral and approval for him to be interviewed for mental health court.
All right.
And that was yesterday that I got that Adobe sign document and signed it, Judge.
We'll look into it, Patricia, see what we're gonna do.
Judge,
654-958.
No?
That may have been him, Judge.
I'm right here.
We're right here.
Who is we?
Mr. Villegas, Judge, and his wife.
Okay. I've already marked him as present.
Thank you, Judge.
Visit with him a bit. 654-958 State versus Kevin Ferez, William Davidson.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. How about your client?
Oh, I am the client.
You are Mr. Ferisi or Ferez?
Well, we said Farice growing up, but it's Italian, so Farisi.
Say it again for me.
Farisi?
Ferisi, okay. Have you heard from Mr. Brooks? He was here. I mean, Davidson, pardon me. Have you heard from Davidson?
Well, I knew nothing about anything of him being my attorney because my original attorney passed away 2 weeks before my original court date. He called me last night at 8:58 and left me this number for the Zoom, for the number to call in the code. So I have not spoken to him. I texted him, I called him this morning. I asked him to call me back. He didn't call me back.
Judge Bill Davidson is there.
Your Honor, he did leave a number that was disconnected on his paper that he turned in on a court-appointed case 5588286. That was disconnected. I finally got a number from his bail bond, so I haven't had contact with him right now.
Mr. Davidson, get in touch with your client. Come back and report to me what you want to do.
Okay. Do you want us to convert
in a
today?
breakout
Or?
room, Judge?
Why don't you go to the breakout room?
Okay.
Mr. Davidson and Mr. Faris.
Okay.
Case number 657-418, set for trial. Lorenzo Esquivel, attorney, James Mayrock. He's not going to answer. He didn't answer what ago.
Your Honor, I'm appearing for Mr. Esquivel. I filed my notice of retained counsel a couple of days ago, and I also filed a motion for continuance.
And who is this?
This is Eddie Garcia, Judge.
I thought it was him.
Yeah.
I can tell by the voice. All right, Eddie, you are now hired. This is a trial setting. What do you want to do with that, Eddie?
Judge, I filed a motion for continuance. Just got hired on the case. So I'd like the court to consider that, please.
How much time do you need?
I'm sorry, Judge.
How much time do you need?
Well, the schedule for trial is pretty full. Can I go to the January setting?
Patricia, January trial setting?
Yes, sir.
January 14th, Judge.
14th of January?
Yes, sir.
22. Mr. Garcia,
Okay.
you set for the 22nd of January.
All right, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
No, Judge, January 14th, 2022.
Okay. It's not the 22nd of January, then. It's the 14th of January, 2022. All right. Very good.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Can I be excused?
Yes, you may. 659-130, State versus Jeremiah Gonzalez, separate trial. Attorney. Well, it was EQ Lee, and she is not practicing anymore as a defense attorney. Where are we on that? Who represents Jeremiah Gonzalez now?
It hasn't been reassigned, Judge, so I was hoping that Mr. Gonzalez was present so I can give him the new attorney's name.
Jeremiah Gonzalez? Jeremiah Gonzalez.
He's there in the courtroom, it appears, Judge.
Okay.
So I'll ask the deputy to give me his email, get his email address, or just send him back here so I can go ahead and give him that information.
All righty. 659-592, State versus Aaron Moya.
Present, Your Honor, and my client is present as well on Zoom, Judge.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Christopher Arce?
Yes, Judge.
All right, what are you gonna do this morning?
My client has a pending felony, Judge, so we were asking for a 60-day reset on this one.
Reset for 60 days. All right.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Judge.
660-229, State versus George Mann, attorney Arnulfo Ortiz. This is set for a plea, Patty.
It's getting reset, Judge, to January 7th, 2022.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. 663340, State versus Roy Trevino, attorney Robert Gaona.
I'm here, Judge. Good morning. I think Roy is in your courtroom. We'd like a 60-day reset for felony pending.
Roy Trevino.
Here, Your Honor.
All right. Where do you live, Mr. Trevino?
922 Darby.
Okay. Thank you, sir. You and your client, Mr. Gaona, are excused. We appreciate you showing up.
Judge, we'll get a new court date, or do you have one?
January 18th.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Same to you. Take care. Stay safe. 663744, State versus Joe Dominguez, attorney Angela Blake. Patricia?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Dominguez.
Judge, I announced earlier that she's in other courts. And then she was gonna log on as soon as she's done there. On Angela Blake?
Yeah, I feel a little offended that she's got 3 or 4 cases set for trial and she's in some other court. I doubt that she's got trial settings in the other courts, or perhaps she does. Anyway, 665328, State versus John Trejo, attorney Ronald Funari. Ronald Funari, attorney. No response. John Trejo, defendant. Failed to appear. Case is set for jury trial. 665728, 666488. State versus Fernando Estrada, attorney Robbie Ward.
Your Honor, I'm present and he is present in my office with me. I think the state is going to dismiss 666488 and we're ready on 665728 and want to confer with Ms. Pollard.
And Judge, that's correct. I am submitting a dismissal on 666488 and the state is ready on 665728.
All right, it is so noted on my docket. And I will note that y'all are conferring on 665728. Thank you, ladies.
Your Honor.
670-898 State versus Stephanie Zepeda. And that is Elizabeth Van Sickle. Attorney Elizabeth Van Sickle. No response.
It appears that Ms. Cepeda is there in the courtroom.
Hello, Judge.
All righty. Have you, Ms. Zepeda, have you heard from your attorney?
I have not, no. I was unaware that the case was still open. I thought it was closed when I looked online. And I hadn't, heard from anybody, so I just assumed that it was closed. I haven't heard from her at all.
All right, well, we'll see what's going on. And Patty, I've got George Mann on here.
What, Judge?
We have 660-229 George Mann with Adolfo Ortiz's attorney. Why do I have it written in here by hand?
That's on page 7, Judge, and he's in jail. He was not ordered. It got reset for a plea with a felony after the felonies, January 7th, 2022.
George Mann?
Yes, sir. That's Arnulfo Ortiz's client's case.
So they'll count me present, right?
Okay,